A very good afternoon to you. It's Monday afternoon here in Manchester, a typical Manchester cloudy day. I think might be a short one, this first one. Might make a couple today. Firstly, I want to start off by saying thank you. I now have another subscriber, a gentleman whose screen name is Teachering. Teachering has commented on a previous video of mine and now has kindly subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. Good to know that this nonsense is worth your time to take out of your day, or indeed your week, to listen to my silly musings. This second thing really, it's a carry on from what I've been saying yesterday, and it's a little bit about, if you have an opinion, always keep in mind that your opinion is as valid as anybody else's, and if you have an opinion, unless somebody comes along and disproves your opinion completely, then keep it, and keep it with pride, and defend it, and either don't or don't appear to backpedal on that opinion. So you might say, Stuart, what's brought this forward then? Well, what's brought this forward to a large extent is a video I watched this morning from our friend Simon Crane. Simon yesterday, as we're well aware if you view his channel, gave Quartz a bashing. Naughty, naughty Quartz. How dare you sully the name of timekeeping. And he basically used a parlance used by our friend down in the Antipodes, Archie, saying that quartz were dog shit. Well, today it seems like he has been the recipient of some hate mail, or perceived corrections to his description of quartz movements. Now, he now basically says that that quartz may well be the movement of choice for certain people, and that they do serve a purpose, and then went on obviously to gabble on about that we don't really need a watch anyway to tell the time, as we can tell our watches off our cooker or our smartphone and so on and so forth, which is a point I've made previously about why we wear watches. But my point with this video is, as I said, my views here, who you nice people choose to listen to, are my views and my opinions alone. I don't expect you to be swayed by me. I don't expect you to agree with me. Fortunately, quite a lot of you do, which is very nice and extremely appreciated. Thank you very much. But should I ever do or say something that none of you or any of you disagree with, then you have as much right to disagree with me as I have to make my point, because my point is my opinion. If my opinion is backed up by fact, then that makes it slightly different, because you're looking at somebody potentially who is making a statement which, if you were to go on Google or Wikipedia, or even, oh goodness knows, a hard copy of an encyclopedia, and you find that fact to be correct, then maybe you need to change your viewpoint slightly. But other than that, it is only my viewpoint. It is only my opinion. Whether it's right or wrong is entirely in my head. It's not out there in the real world being affirmed by anybody else. I try very hard, if I'm going to say something, that something, if not backed up by fact, is reasonable. And Simon, well, we've covered Simon's change of personality slightly in the last few days. If Simon has a very strong, or if anybody has a very strong opinion against quartz movements, that they are the poor man's timepiece, or you can go and buy one from a £5 or a £10, or you can, absolutely. Is it the poor man's timepiece? No. Ask Matt Stevens, he will tell you. His pre-bond he's in love with. He was in love with his two-tone pre-bond that he sold, and it appears that he's as much in love with his stainless steel black bezel pre-bond that he has now. So my point is, for this tiny, tiny little video, that if you have an opinion, it's your opinion. You've formed it from your view of the world. Keep it, treasure it, and you have as much right as anybody else to voice it. Do not backpedal unless somebody gives a true, fact-based argument to the opinion that you hold. And, you know, it may well be something very controversial, you know, as we hinted on when I was doing the reply video to Kenneth Hewitson the other day. Did we go to the moon? There are people out there who believe strongly that we didn't, and there are bits of evidence to suggest that they're right. There is another whole school of people who believe we did go to the moon, and there seems to be evidence that we did, so it backs that up as well. So your opinion is your opinion. If an opinion is backed by fact, that's fine, and then you can change your view if necessary. If your opinion is just solely your opinion, and that is where you want to stand on a particular subject, then good for you. Hold it dear, keep it close to your heart, and if somebody gives you abuse for that opinion, don't backpedal. Say, you know, I'm sorry if I've upset somebody, but that is the way I view the world. And Simon today has seemed to do a little bit of backpedaling. I don't know why. Maybe there's a little bit in the back of his head that he was a little too harsh anyway. But if he's been pressured into backpedaling, then I don't understand that. My point here is, as far as my channel is concerned, because it is my channel, when you have a YouTube channel, you can do basically and say anything that you want to say, as long as it's within YouTube guidelines, of course. And I don't apologise for my views. Hopefully they are reasonable. Hopefully they are entertaining. Hopefully unlikely, but informative. So to backpedal for just getting a little bit of grief, I don't know. I don't know what that is indicative of. Where Simon's concerned as a person, but I find it a little bit sad. He has every right to have that view, as I have my right to view that the snobbery of watch ownership, watch collection, watch information, the snobbery is completely invalid. That's my opinion, and Simon is as valid having his opinion on quartz. So there you go, backpedaling when you should be holding your opinions dear, and that's the little one for today. Probably back later, don't know, maybe. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very, very much for your continued support for this silly channel. Thank you very much to Teachering for subscribing. If you have any questions, down below as always. If you want to lambast me about my opinions, down below. And if you have anything like Kenneth did that you want my opinion on, or you want me to put my twist on, down below. Thanks a lot for watching. It's very, very appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.